Hey, my friends, Nick Fromhold here, the Amish marketer, and I'm really glad you tuned in today because I want to bring you some pure value. There's no selling here, there's just basically some value. For those of you that don't know, Facebook has actually changed its algorithm. So you're probably here looking for how to use Facebook to get free leads or generate more leads and sales for your business, right? And just to give you an idea, I actually started on Facebook about a year and a half ago, and I literally, in about 6.5, 7 months, recruited well over 75 people into my primary business opportunity. And using Facebook is actually how I generated my first $2,000 day. And I was really excited about it when I hit it. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was actually on a webinar, on a hangout with a buddy of mine, Brian Spector, and we were just hanging out, goofing off, talking about this new opportunity that we had picked up right at the time. And we decided, oh yeah, so we're gonna get on a webinar, right? So you could just picture us sitting there on Facebook getting super excited and being like, let's do a webinar. So we got on a hangout and we invited as many people as we could to this lead generating opportunity, right? Well, it turns out that using the power of Facebook and just going into groups and doing some things I'm going to show you here in just a moment, I was able to actually pull in literally over 18 sales in about 4.5 hours, which accumulated, it was $80 a sale. So you can do the math on that, right? We basically made over $1,500 of residual income in a single day, not including the bonuses that we got. So it was really cool to see that, right? It was really cool to experience that. So what I want to do is I want to show you some stuff real quick while I'm sitting here. I'm actually babysitting. I have two cats right here that I'm looking after today. It's our kitties. One we just got to kitten. It's about 2.5 months old. I would show you to him, but I don't want to. I don't. Yeah, I'll show you over here. They're over here asleep, as you can probably see them real faintly. But just want to show you this, guys. Right? This is essentially a couple of the strategies that I've done. Now, if you don't know, lately, if you haven't been marketing on Facebook lately, Facebook has actually changed this algorithm once again. They used to have this really cool thing called graph search, right? Where you could go in here and you could find pretty much anything, right? You could type in people who were not my friends that are into, and let's say you had a personal fitness business, right? You could type in people who are not my friends that are into personal fitness, right? So essentially, you would be able to do that, and it would pull up this long list of groups and people that had that interest marked on their profile. Well, guys, you can't do that anymore. Facebook's made it to where it's more of a paid advertising platform. So how do you still market on Facebook? How do you get in touch with people that are in your niche, right? Well, guys, it all comes down to finding your target market. And what I mean by that is you first have to figure out who it is that you're going to market to, right? You have to essentially figure out who your audience is. If you're in a marketing business for personal fitness, maybe you're in isogenics or Melaleuca or some health and wellness business, right? That's targeted toward people that want to get healthier or, essentially use products to get, to feel better about themselves, right? What you want to do is you don't want to market to video gamers and lazy people, right? People that are not looking to buy your opportunity. What you want to do is you want to approach these people with not just your opportunity, but you want to talk to people that are in the same niche as you so you can relate to them, right? And the key to Facebook is building a relationship. Now, I'm not talking about just making friends with somebody, right? Because we're not here to really make friends, even though it's good sometimes to make acquaintances, right? We're here to build a relationship and hopefully earn the business of the person you're building a relationship with. So how do you do that, right? What's the easy step? What's the formula, right? Well, guys, there's several things you can do, and I'm going to show you two of them real quick in this free Facebook lead generation training that's going to help you grow and hopefully generate upwards of 15 to 20 leads a day just by using Facebook. The key is consistency. So with that being said, I want to show you guys, first of all, my Facebook page. You have to have your page set up correctly. You don't want to be posting personal stuff on a business page, right? So just to give you an idea, I actually went in and changed a couple of things on my Facebook. The first thing I did is I went to, obviously, my profile, and I deleted every single thing that could possibly be a personal thing. And I segmented my friends that are personal friends from business prospects, right? So I went in and actually did that first. If you don't know how to do that, just reach out to me on my Facebook channel at nick.fromhold.1. Just send me a message and I'll show you how to do that. But again, I want to make sure that I'm only marketing to people who are in my business, right? So the first thing that I did was I literally went down here and let me clear a bunch of these names off here. I literally went down here and deleted on my timeline everything that could be considered personal, right? I'm just sticking to business. And you notice that people are liking my stuff, that people are starting to follow my stuff, right? I'm talking about YouTube ranking, a good article about Mark Cuban. I put that on there, had some good responses and a couple of shares as well and some tags. I also put in here essentially a funny thing that my buddy challenged me to do. I put in a really good post that was shared. I put in, and I did show a couple of personal things off because it's good every now and then to let people know you're a real person, right? But for the most part, is essentially business stuff, right? I want people to tune in and get some value for what I'm sharing to them. Now, I also would recommend creating a Facebook page. If you don't know how to do that, you just go up here and click Create Page. On my business page, which is what I tag myself in every time I make a post, it has a Facebook page. So I'll show you guys that in just a minute. But how do you get leads, right? That's what we want to stick to, right? Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to post to your profile, right? You want to invite, you want to give value to people. When you give value to people, what you're doing is you're essentially giving them something for free in exchange for inviting them to come check out your stuff. And when you're posting content, when you're posting blog posts and videos and stuff like that, you always want to make sure that when you post a value, you want to have a call to action with it. You want to have something simple. Like check out my blog. Mine's right here. I want to invite people to my blog, right? Some of you guys maybe not have a blog and you have a business page that you want them to go to. Well, once you're done posting the value, like a video like this, for example, you want to invite them. You want to say, if you enjoyed this training, like, comment, and share it with other people who might get value from it. And then you could say, and also grab your free training here or check out my page here. You want to invite them to come in and essentially see what you're doing, right? Because if they like your video, they're of course going to be interested in you, so they're going to want to know what you're doing. So you basically want to go in and invite them with a call to action once you're done posting your value. Never straight pitch, guys. You never want to do that. You always want to have value behind what you're doing. So let's say, for example, you're brand new on Facebook. Well, what I would recommend is actually going in to the search bar here, and let's say your niche is personal fitness, right? Let's say you're going after personal fitness gurus or people that are in that niche, right? Well, what I would do is I would type in personal fitness, right? Or people that are into personal fitness. Either one works, right? With this new algorithm. And then just go to search. Okay? Now you're going to notice on here that there's a couple of changes. First of all, there's post from people that have tagged personal fitness as a hashtag, which if you don't know about hashtagging, hashtag is a big thing with Facebook that you can use now to actually get people that you don't even know to see your post. It's kind of like Instagram. If you haven't tapped into Instagram, it's basically a photo video version of Facebook. I recommend you guys get into that. But again, hashtags is a good way to do it, and you'll see posts of it. Now, what I like to do is I like to go into people, right? People that are personal trainers, personal fitness people, right? And you can see there's a ton of people here that are into personal training, that work at personal trainings, that maybe are fitness models, they're trainers, they work at certain places, right? And these are people that literally are in your target market. If you have a product that can help a personal trainer, why not approach them and build a relationship with them? You can talk to them. For example, you can go here and just send a generic message. You can say, hey, Laura, I was checking out your page, or you could say this right here. Sorry, my thing doesn't work out too well. I came across your page on Facebook when I was looking at people who are into personal fitness like me. You happen to come up pretty quick at the top of the list, and I like your page. You seem pretty motivated. So right there, you're giving them a compliment to start off, right? And then you can say, I would love to find out more about what you do, and perhaps we could even talk a little bit more about fitness sometime. And then let them know what you do. You could say, I personally am in a business that is centered around, and you could say something like products for fitness people. You could say, centered around getting healthier, or showing people how to get healthier, showing people how to, not getting, but get healthier. You get the idea, right? So you just want to make it personal. Feel free to add me as a friend and shoot me a message sometime. And if they're genuinely interested, they're going to message you back, right? So you just send that message, and typically it works, guys. You're going to get a message back regardless, about 70 to 75% of the time. If they don't add you, if they don't message you, then you move on, right? If they add you, then that means they're interested in talking with business with you, and you've let them know just by doing a message like that you are a business-minded person. Now, let's say you're in a network marketing niche, right? Well, before we do that, let me show you the groups aspect, right? So again, another way to get some generated leads is to go to groups right here, right? You can go to groups that are related to personal fitness, right? And I would recommend joining a couple of groups, right? Maybe groups that have like, anywhere from 100 or more members to even more than that. And you could go in here and join, right? And when you join a group, let's open this link in a new tab. It'll open it up and it'll allow you to view its members, right? That's a cool picture, right? It'll allow you to view its members. Now, what you can do is you can go in and actually personally right-click and open these people up, and about 10 messages an hour you can send to people. And these are people that are in the group, right? Maybe they're in a business, maybe they're not. Just check them out and view for them for yourself. And you can go in and send them a generic message. You can say, hey, I like your stuff. I'm in a business, so I help personal fitness people. I'd love to chat with you more about it. Feel free to add me, right? And you just do what I just told you to do with these people in the members tab. So again, you just go to a group, go to members, find some people that connect with you, or you connect with them, right? And literally just start striking up a conversation, right? It's that simple. So again, it's a little bit more legwork now that graph search is going, guys, but it works. It really does work. And if they're interested, and if they show genuine interest, don't just send them straight to a capture page. Don't just send them straight to a sales page. Dive in a little bit. Find out a little bit more about them. Ask a couple of questions, and then invite them to view what you have to offer, right? And if they're interested, they're going to view it. Now, let's say, for example, going back, that you are in a network marketing niche, right? Let's say you have a business that caters toward training, right? Well, what you want to do is you want to find other business owners. And you don't just go in here and type in struggling business owners, because that's not going to pull up anything, right? Except for groups, right? The groups might be a good thing. You can go into public groups and talk to a couple of people, because people in these groups are typically either A, trying to market to those people, or B, they are struggling, right? What I would recommend doing is find a certain group that you would connect with, a struggling group. You could go and find a top-ranking niche. Let's say, for example, don't do Amway. That one's just too generic. Let's do total life changes. How about this one, right? Health and beauty, right? So let's type in total life changes and click search. Well, it went straight to that. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go here to try that again. Total life changes. Okay. And go to the bottom here and click where it says search. See that word right there? There you go. So total life changes, okay? And then you just go to people, right? And these are people that are in total life changes, right? This next list of people is people that are marketing as a distributor in total life changes. So if you know that a lot of people are struggling in groups like this, you can always go and message them. So you can send them a generic message. You can be like, hey, Martia, they'll tell you anyway. I was checking out some stuff on TLC, Total Life Changes, while talking to a friend of mine who is in it, and I happened to come across your profile while I was looking for people that were in TLC. So you can do something generic like that. Just make it your own, right? I see you're doing pretty well. How's business going? So you could do something like that. How's business going? I would love to talk with you more, as I always like to meet people who are successful in what they're doing and share some ideas. Don't put anything like mutual friends, common friends, crap like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. People have seen that a mile away. You literally want to be very open about this, right? You don't want to be just another person, right? You want to make sure that you're literally taking the time to talk to them, okay? And what they're doing, and share some ideas about how we could help grow each other's business. That's what I do anyway. So that's what I do anyway. And you could say add me as a friend and let's talk. Nick, there you go. And for purposes here, I'm actually going to do this here real quick. You can also offer like something free. People love getting free stuff. I would recommend give them like a free gift once you ask their permission to mastermind with them, right? Maybe if you have a funnel that gives out something free, like I have a funnel that gives away top 10 problems and solutions in the current marketplace now and how to fix them, which I think is really cool, that I'm helping people solve the most common problems in their business, right? That's a free thing that I give away in an email series and as a report. So they go to my site, they link in, right? And it's really cool. So with that being said, what I'll do is I'll go there and I'll click send, right? So I'll send her a message. And then if you want to, you can add her as a friend, but always ask their permission to add you as a friend first, and then you're going to be good because you're not going to get blocked by Facebook. Facebook doesn't like it when you just go add people you don't really know, okay? Send about 10 messages an hour in your niche. Remember, narrow it down as much as you can and then go after them, right? Because the more you narrow it down, the easier it's going to be to talk to these people. And you want to make sure that you're connecting with people that you have obviously some connection with. You don't just want to throw your link out, right? You don't want to just, throw it out there, right? So again, that's just one way for you to connect with people and get 10 to 20 leads a day. In groups, what I recommend when you're doing something like this is when you're in network marketing, you can always join groups. You can join open public groups on the topic at hand, right? Total life changes, right? Now, you can also join things like work from home and stuff like that, but it's not really targeted, right? But one of the things that's a beneficial part of joining groups like this is you can go into these groups, right? And you can scroll down and see all these people that are posting like newbies, right? And I'm just going to show you an example of it. Stefan, right? He's clearly a marketing noob because he's posting his link. He's posting a step-by-step link, and he's basically posting a picture that has nothing to do with his business except for it's gold, right? These are people that are struggling, guys. Don't let them fool you. They're not making any money, really. They're jumping from business to business, and they're struggling. And so you want to obviously offer a solution to a problem that they have, which is the struggling, right? But you want to connect with them and find out what they're struggling most with before, you jump to throwing them your business link, right? Make sure that you build a relationship. You can go down here again and just find some people that are that obviously are doing the same thing, right? You can go here, 37,000 residual in 90 days. You can like his stuff, right? He liked his own thing. That's kind of a dead giveaway. So you can always like his stuff, right? And for some reason I can't like. I don't know why. Right now anyway, but you can go in and like their stuff, especially if it's a good one, right? And this person's really cool. They actually posted a blog link, right? And that's something that not many people do. It's free value, right? And so this is a really good guy that you might want to connect with because he knows the value of giving value. So you want to go in and obviously like it, right? And again, just look for people, guys, in these groups that literally are struggling, right? Like this, right? This guy probably doesn't speak much English. You might not want to go with somebody like that. But again, you want to connect with people that don't seem to really have an idea of what they're doing, that you could have a potential problem solution for them, right? This lady, she's in the Easy Money Wealth system. That's a really good program, but she's marketing it a terrible way. So essentially, you just want to go in and like it. Maybe every now and then, once every 5, you want to comment. You want to be like, I like this a lot. Add me. You could do something like that, and you could be like, sweet. you know, something like that, just something personal to you, right? And just kind of go with it, guys. Remember, you're essentially just trying to get people's attention, because if you set up your profile right on Facebook to where they can get to know more about you, it directs you to your business page, and it shows your business information, right? People are going to appreciate that. They're going to see it, right? They're going to watch they're going to watch what you're doing, and they're essentially going to connect with you if they like what you're about, especially if you're sharing a lot of value, right? And you're posting a lot of good content. They're going to continue to follow you. They're going to make sure to follow you. So with that being said, the two big ways, obviously, for Facebook now without graph search is searching by niche or target audience, target market, right? And two, group searching, searching in groups for people that really generally need the product or service that you're offering. Make sure that you don't go out in left field and offer your service of health and wellness to a video gamer, right? This doesn't make any sense. So I hope you guys enjoyed this free training and got some real value out of it. And the purpose of me making this was to show you how to generate leads. This is just one of the many things that I've actually been able to do in the last couple of years by coaching and taking on personal clients to help them expand and grow their business. This is just one of many avenues that I like to teach my coaching clients. And if you're interested in becoming a client and learning how to grow your business fast and learning how to use the power of social media to market your business, then I would love to help you and hear from you and hear your story and hear more about what you're doing online that's worked and hasn't worked for you, so that way we can tweak it, and hopefully I can give you a free consultation that will offer some tips and advice to get you started on the right path. In order to do that, there's going to be a link below this video. I want you to click it. It's to apply for a free coaching session from me to essentially grow your business. Now, if I do choose you, I actually want you to take the time to personally take notes, learn, and implement and apply what I've taught you, because I don't just take anybody. I value my time, and I value my services, and I value what the content that I put out there is, and I really expect people to take action on what I teach them. Otherwise, it's pointless, right? So guys, Nick Fromhold, the Amish billionaire, I'm super glad you stuck in for the training today. Leave me some comments, like and follow it below, and let me know what you thought about it. And give me some critique, guys. I'd love to hear from you, my audience, on what you would think would be a better training next time around that I would do for Facebook. Talk to you guys soon.